William, I need to drop by here. Okay. Okay, ada pass. Okay, I'm here. YB William for accompanying me all the way.
Getting past the security.
Yes. Yeah, because I didn't ask in time for a letter of invite. So now the system is different. They cannot come in from here already.
There's 2 gates now.
Ah, yes.
One is for the MP.
Yes. So all have to go to car park first.
The others,
public have to go to car park. Hi. Okay.
We're going to one of the rooms.
Okay, can. Okay, thank you. Right? Third time.
Third time, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy,
thank
for taking your time and giving me the opportunity to clarify some of the issues.
Yes.
Definitely, the people are frustrated and angry, and I have written an article about that. I think you have read it.
Is it triggered by yearly or the disregard by?
I think it is a question of expectations.
Question of expectation.
There is obviously pent up desire for change.
Yes. There was a manifesto. There was a promise to be fulfilled.
Yes.
So suddenly they are quiet. Those in power are quiet, and we got a majority. It's the best time. So why there's a delay? Could it be the root cause of the frustration?
To a large extent, yes. If you look at the manifesto, numerous, more than 90 reforms that is promised.
90, okay.
So the expectation would be, normally we expect this to be done in 100 days.
Okay.
So that's the expectation of it being done.
So how many have been fulfilled so far?
We have gone through in an exercise.
Okay.
I would say more than 30%.
30%.
Have been achieved.
Okay.
But the time taken cannot be on the same parallel track of whether it is going to be within 100 days or within 2 years or 3 years. Because some of the more fundamental socio-economic reforms requires it to be carried out in a sequence and priority. The most awaited reform is the people's wanting to have equality. The discriminating policies from contract, services, education, scholarships. These are what people have been waiting for.
I think you have hit a nutshell, the gist of this, obviously the anger. You know, if those people who have good academic results, they should be ushered in. Just like in Sarawak now, the Sarawakians, they can have the first degree. So why is it taking so long for the Madani government to act on this?
We have the narrative from the other side, the Ketuanan Melayu side. They are claiming that with a multi-racial political coalition, the Malays are going to lose out. Take for example, during the time of Tun Mahathir in 2018, the proposal to ratify the ICER, International Convention Against the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, drew large protests.
But that was in 2018.
That's an example that I'm using. That without going nearer to issues like contracts, scholarships, and resources, that itself drew a reaction. So it has to be approached, from my opinion, in terms of sensitivity, in terms of sequencing and priority, which is to assure the Malays that they are not going to lose out, but social inclusive programs would provide greater economic returns, that it is a win-win situation. It is not a situation where we are taking from A and give to B, and there will be losers and winners.
So that's the case in the ICER, right? ICER actually is for abroad.
So that is what has been the focus. You first need political stability.
Okay.
You then need economic stability.
Okay.
And what you people are talking about, the cost of living has been taken care of.
Okay.
Their income is increased.
Okay.
So this is the sequencing. This is the foundation that needs to be done.
Yes.
With regard to this bigger social economic transformation that is needed.
Okay.
Then of course you have got, I shall call them the political entrepreneurs, who has been fanning the flames, creating a lot of discord. Yes. So instead of the people reacting by taking these people to task, they switch the angle to Anwar Ibrahim, you're a prime minister, why didn't you do anything?
Okay.
Why didn't you charge them? Why didn't you stop them?
Okay.
They have been charged.
Okay. Yes.
So these are all the pent up frustration, and that is being taken out. That we expected it to change. There has been no change in these areas, and so we are going to be angry. We are going to work for you. We are not going to turn out to work. That has been the winds of this discussion and the general feeling of a lot of people that used to support Pakatan. But this changes needs, as I said, time.
Okay.
And the groundwork.
Yeah. Let's zoom in to the local government election. Is it the time now? Because we have been hearing our ministers are saying otherwise, or maybe even the political party they themselves who actually advocate that, and now they are withdrawing. Personally, you talk to them, they say we support. But where is the timeline? You have a majority. It needs 51 majority, and the poor thing is it has not even been tabled.
So you ask anyone who is interested, we will definitely say that it is time for local government elections. But you need to go back into the history. I'm not advocating it, but I'm just giving you the other side of the story as to why there are resistance. Why was the local government elections taken away?
But did you try? Did the Manali
No,
government
you've got to
try?
answer the question.
Yeah. In those days.
What is the rationale? Does that rationale still exist? That is the issue.
See, during Khalid Ibrahim time, when he was the Menteri Besar, he actually had a pilot for 3 places: Shah Alam, Petaling, and one more, I think it's Puchong, if not wrong. Why suddenly we want need to go back to history and is a rhetoric? Now is the timeline. You see, it's kind of late, you know. We are,
But which Khalid Ibrahim's government is at that stage Pakatan Rakyat government.
yes, correct.
Strong mandate
Strong mandate.
for the Selangor government. The unity government under Anwar does not even have a mandate to form a government by Pakatan Harapan. There are others that needs to be discussed. That's the difference between the two governments.
But you should try putting on the table, for example, the second day, table it out. Just
This is not tabling it in the parliament. It is having the discussion and understanding of all the 19 component parties that they are agreeable in the sequence that I'm talking about. So it's the same sensitivity. I don't subscribe to it, but these are the sensitivities relating to our political situation based on ethnic interests.
why be William a bit concerned because you are the chair of the Human Rights and Institutional Reform, and you said you do not subscribe to it. So is
I didn't say I didn't subscribe to it.
Ah.
I said I subscribe to it, but I'm offering to you the sensitivities that we have to look at. So we have to be careful. I did not say I don't subscribe to local government.
That is I said, but now in local government election, local election, did the Madani government try to actually table and find which party did not agree? So if we know who know, then we know. Right now is neither here, neither there. Right now, you know why the people are angry? One of them I can tell you is local government election. Each time I talk to the adult and MP, they say they subscribe. But where is the action? Not talk only.
That will come up in time. At the moment, we are looking at the situation whether this unity government can continue to the end of the term. These are issues which may break the differences that cannot be bridged. So these are things that have to be weighed. I'm not saying just to repeat, I am in favor of local elections.
Okay, good.
But I'm giving you an example as a reason as to why it has not been taken.
But will it be put into your institutional reform as one of it? So if
We have been looking at so many changes. Right now we are talking about we are tabling again the Prime Minister's term limits. We will be having the second reading of the AG-PP separation.
yes, that's good.
We are looking at the freedom of information and ombudsman. So these are in the pipeline.
So like these are top 3 or something like this?
These are the priority at the moment that we have gone through 3 years of consultation and design and talking to the stakeholders to be able to put it in a position to be tabled.
So actually, you mentioned that 90 promises fulfilled and only 30% fulfilled. Where's the rest of this? Is there anyone in the Madani government reviewing this and whether to take it up again?
I would say that the weakness in the information. If you look at Parliament today, this week we will be debating and approving legislation. So throughout the 3 years, there have been various amendments, various bills that have been put through, but no one has put out into a list what are those amendments that have been. It can be seen in the Parliament website as to the bills that have been there.
Answer,
Yeah.
But right now with the advent of AI, Gemini and ChatGPT, if I would ask ChatGPT, Gemini to come, what are the top 10 policies that has been implemented, they will just come up with it. So you're talking about information. Actually, the information is everywhere, whether it is correct or not correct. So it's up to the government here, for example, the Ministry of Communication, to actually highlight these things.
Yes, that's what I said. That's a weakness.
Yeah.
That's been a change.
But at the same time, in the social media, there's a list of things not fulfilled. So this thing is also another movement going on social media, saying you've not done that, not done that. Isn't it when y'all became in power, y'all always open to us? But right now, currently, we find it so difficult, even for wanting to get information from the state. So difficult. I'm sure you also face problem when you fight for PJ, things like that. There's so many obstacles. Even you as MP, what more we are residents. We were very disappointed. Time is running up. Where is the change that was promised to us? Not giving rhetoric. For example, when is the local government election going to be held? If not held, they stop talking about it. So let the voters decide what to do next. Thank you very much.
Okay, I think to finish this point, as I have said, the communication has not been good.
Okay.
We will inform the communication people, take up a list as to what has been done over this period, whether or not this is satisfactory.
Okay, I will contact YB Fahmi, okay, he in charge of communication, okay, definitely. Okay, I'll WhatsApp him and ask, I have interviewed with you. We want to know what Madani have done and not done. When are they going to do it? Because time is running up.
Okay.
So, I'd like to thank you for the time given to me. At the same time, I would like two more for you to update the human rights and institutional reforms in your as a chair, and also the challenges you face as an MP in your area.
Okay. So
that will end my our interview.
First, human rights.
Okay.
Last session we have tabled both the term limits for the Prime Minister and the separation of the AG's powers for public prosecution. The term limits unfortunately were lost by 2 votes.
That was last time.
So they will be tabled again.
In July, right?
We hope that it will be supported.
When will be tabled again?
Within this session.
Oh, within this session.
For the
separation of AG and
AGPP, it was tabled and it was then sent to the Parliament Select Committee, which I'm also a member of the committee, and we have come up with amendments. The amendments are the ones in red that was tabled on the Parliament MP's bench yesterday. So the amendments take care of 7 issues that have been raised.
7 issues.
Among the first one is the appointment.
Okay.
So the amendment is that it has taken out the word discretion of the Dr. Nabong. So the concept now is a layered concept that the Judicial and Legal Services Commission would be providing the names, and that they would inform Parliament. There would be a Parliament Select Committee as to the candidates, and Parliament would carry out its scrutiny and give their comments back to the Judicial Legal Services, who will then advise the Nabong. And it is very clear, this stated in the amendments, that the Prime Minister and the Cabinet shall not be involved in the article relating to the appointments and removal of the public prosecutor.
Okay, that's it.
The second amendment relates to the term. The term is now changed to a fixed term of 7 years non-renewable.
7 years.
7 years.
Not 10 years.
No. There is going to be an enabling act which would set out in greater detail the code of ethics. So So issues relating to processes for charging a person, the withdrawal, the DNA, there will be a set of regulations that will be put out, and people will be able to see how these powers are going to be exercised. Then there will be an annual report that will be tabled by the public prosecutor to the parliament. So that is the accountability of the public prosecutor to parliament, and in that process there will be disclosure to the people.
I'd like to go back to when you said you wrote in the scope that people are angry and then it's more to the expectation. So how to address that? How does the Madani address these issues? So how to make sure the Madani government get to make these people understand and accept the realities?
I think, as we said, communication is
Okay.
important.
So there should be town hall. We hardly see MPs or Adun is state level, holding town hall. Ironically, One Chain is held 7 Teh Tarik and attracts a lot of Subang people. So this trend of having MP and Adun with the councillors or in the local authority, even the mayor, if it's not the wilayah lah, of course you don't have Adun in the wilayah, to get back to the rakyat. The rakyat is the paid taxpayer. So when we get higher tax, we have no consultation. And then when we're not happy with the services, we get a run around. So these things has deteriorated over time. From Khalid Ibrahim time to now, you can see the difference. Those people who are councillors, they will know. Richard Yeo wrote an article in MPPJ 20th anniversary. There is a change. There used to be a lot of consultation by MPs and Adun with the rakyat, and then the councillors actually has a right to say, okay, this thing need to be changed. So where is that spirit?
I think this is something that can be done, should be done, to have better communications.
Maybe I will be looking at MP to voice it out. The riot concern have more town hall and not keep quiet. I've been trying on my area. Okay, keep quiet. Don't wait until Menteri Besar say all the voices of the riot not heard. Even Menteri Besar say, no, I say one. They don't care. This is what Menteri Besar at one time was quoted in the press. So they know that our voice are important, need to be heard. But are we really been heard? Do the MPs and Adun really care? If they don't care, then therefore there must be some element of truth why the people are angry. I'm asking you, YB, very tough question, because I think I've been going around, I'm hearing voices, they are not happy. Even Ong Kian Ming says, the people are not happy. The Chinese, the Indian, the Malays are not happy. Their confidence in the Madani has zoomed down. Even our PMX.
That's the challenge.
Changes will you advocate now to the Madani government being now the PKR MP for Selayang to voice it out and this it down? I will share to you my video here. I will talk to Fahmi what are the things that has been failed to be so-called not communicated. This is very important for the country. For the country to progress, it has to be open. Right? Currently, like you say, you mentioned here just now, say, people wanting to have equality, discriminating policy, contract in service and education scholarship. We're still talking about it.
That is the issue. That 68 years, the situation has become worse.
Yeah.
The people have become more polarized.
You know why YB William, I like to have interview with MPs right in the parliament. It feels safe, you know. I don't like to go for fundraising, whereby any political party will have a very big crowd down there, but you cannot ask questions. And if you ask questions, it will be drowned. Now I'm so lucky to listen to you. You care. That's why yesterday I wrote to you. Last night you said 10 o'clock here. That is, thank you very much, YB William. You are really an example. I wish to interview as many MPs who are same like-minded like you and Wong Cheng and even Ling Chen Chun. Ling Chen Chun has spoken up so many things, but why are the MP surprisingly remain quiet? So I think the people's anger is justified. We want reform, real reform. These are the things full of questions. Mandarin government must boldly come out. You have infrastructure, you have ministries, come out and speak to us. That's why I keep to my promise. I will text Fahmi. I would like to meet up with you, YB Fahmi. That's it.
Yeah. So thank you for
thank you very much for the
suggestion that we should hold more town hall.
Yes, thank you.
I think it's looking back, one of the reasons that there were no town halls or very less town halls than before was that the last election, the social media, the influence.
Yes.
So you would find that the MPs are taking on more to the social media. They think that this would reach out to people more than to have town hall.
Yeah, I think this is trend also, because right now people don't come out really. They will just listen. They say, for example, if we have a town hall here, 100 people here, but 10,000 people will be listening to you, tuning to the online.
So that's why there has been a switch.
Yes, yes.
But what now you're reminding us is that let's go back to the town hall.
Yeah.
And this is something that I will discuss with the
Town hall on specific issues. There are many issues here. The Adon and MP is very good in saying we are monitoring, we let you know, we are talking to the authority. There's no TIA report, there is no update, there's nothing. Take for example, Jalan Tanjung. It was brought up in 2009. There's supposed to be a TIA. Our Bura chairman, Dato Mampal, say, do a TIA before any development. Fast forward 2025, Bandar Utama developer won the case, and then they say we will do a TIA. Can you imagine 2009 and 2005, a gap, and still talking about TIA? That is totally unthinkable. No? That's why we are fed up. You know, if there's a town hall, we should be questioning the mayor, we will be questioning the councillor, and Adun should be actually questioning, finding out more for us, not saying I don't know what's going on here. Okay, thank you very much, William. I like really to thank you sincerely for inviting me. Last night you accept my invitation, and you even accompany me all the way from the security to come to this August Parliament.
Thank you for taking your time and effort.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best in your MP role. It's not easy.
All right.
Okay, thank you.